All right guys, today we are gonna talk about the grip, and I believe this is the most important thing in the golf swing because it's your only connection with the golf club. Let's get right into this. Really quick, before we go on with the video, I want to announce the winner of the P770 set, which is my set of golf club giveaway for the first 10,000 subscribers. And the winner is, little drum roll, James Farley, 4527. So James, message me, send me a DM. I'm gonna have those clubs sent to you right away. But guys, thank you to the first 10,000 subscribers of this channel. James, you are the winner of my personal set of P770 irons. So shoot me a message. Well guys, welcome back to another Grant Horvat Teaches video. Today, like I said, we're gonna be talking about the grip, and this is the most important thing in the golf swing because it's gonna dictate your face at the top of your backswing, but it's also gonna dictate where that club is going at the top. So not just the face, but also where that club is going at the top of your backswing, different positions even on the takeaway. This will dictate almost all of that. So I'm gonna teach you guys the perfect golf grip, which there are grips out there that work for everybody. Some people play with very strong grips, which would be this, the emblem facing up, this hand under. And some people also play with very weak grips, which this would be over here, and this would be more on top. That would be a weaker grip. We're gonna teach you guys today a neutral golf grip. So if you wanna help your friends on the range, you see your friend starting out in golf and he's got that club in a horrible position, you can go up to him and actually help him out. And you can help yourself out by the end of this video. What I see, I'm gonna start out really quick before we dive into exactly how to grip it. I wanna talk about what I see in about 80 to 90% of golfers that I see on the range, what their grip looks like. People get this club up in the palm here. So if you guys can see it from this angle here, it is up in the palm and they get this right hand over like this. So if you ever are on the range and you see people, they're playing that big slice and they're falling back, big old slice, they got that super weak grip, it's up in the palm. This is how you can change that today just by following these steps. So starting out here, we have two hands. We have our right hand and we have our left hand. Let's talk about the left hand first. So the left hand, what I like to see is if you open this hand up, I'm gonna show it from this angle. Where I like to see the golf club running is from this palm right here, this part of your finger, so just below your pinky, right in that point, into this point. So it's going on a slight angle there into the finger. And from there, we wrap around, and now this is sitting on top. So that is a perfect left-hand grip. What it should look like face on is that emblem is slightly faced up, and this thumb right here is just over on the right side of the golf club. That is a perfect neutral left-hand grip. I can now hinge the golf club. My wrists are gonna work properly throughout the golf swing. There are baseball grips that are successful out there. I'm not opposed to it. You can do a baseball grip, you can do an interlock, or you can do an overlap. So you have three options. My favorite is definitely not gonna be the baseball grip. I'm gonna tell good golfers to probably stray away from the baseball grip. I think it's okay when you're learning golf. But as you get older and progress in your golf game, I think you should move to either interlock or overlap. And I'm gonna tell you which one is probably better for you. So people with smaller hands tend to interlock. People with bigger hands tend to overlap. So if you're someone out there that has smaller hands, I would probably suggest that you interlock. If you have bigger hands, I'd probably suggest that you overlap. And the way this right hand is gonna wanna go on here, so we have our left hand on good. I interlock in my grip. You want that club going across these fingers here into this right finger right here as like a trigger. So that wraps around, so it's going just below the palm here into these fingers and there. When I grip this, that V in my right hand should be pointed up right here into this armpit. So now this is about as neutral as a golf grip as I could get right here. If I open my hands up now, ideally what I would want, I'm gonna open these up right here. I would want them, the back of this hand to face the target and the palm of this hand to face the target. So if I grip it and I open up, I want the palm of this hand facing the target and I want the back of this hand facing the target. I want that as a neutral golf grip. Not one like this, not one like this, or this. This palm's facing the target. This palm, the back of this palm is facing the target. So that's a quick little way to test if your golf grip is in a good position. Open those hands up, make sure this is facing the target, the back of this glove facing the target. Now, number one thing I want you to take away from the golf grip though, is that you're making sure, if you're hitting those big old slices, like the majority of golfers out there, is that you're getting this club down in the fingers here, not up in here. This is where golfers go wrong. They get this club up in the palm. Now, I'm not saying there have been successful golfers that grip it up in the palm. There has been a lot of successful golfers. But for the average golfer out there, if you get it down in the fingers here and over on top, so you see a couple of the knuckles, you wanna be able to see a couple of these knuckles, in this position here, you put the right hand on, you're gonna be able to rotate and close that face down so much easier and get rid of that slice, because you're gonna actually be able to turn the face down in your golf swing. This is something I am the absolute most passionate about, is the golf grip, just because I know where a lot of problems stem from is the grip in most golfers. So if we get this grip right, I'm telling you guys, you're gonna play way, way better golf. And if you're just starting out, if you get this grip right, you're not down the road gonna have to now work backwards to try and, you know, break old habits. For everybody out there, when I set up to this golf ball, I like to first set the club and I place that grip in my left hand. So now I should be able to hinge my wrist. This is a good test as well. When I'm over the ball, I should be able to hinge it very naturally with this left hand. That's in a good position, a strong position. This is sitting on top. From there, the right hand goes on. And now I'm in a perfect position. My shoulders are square to my target. My right hand's not like this, but everything is nice and square to the target in a perfect position here. It's gonna put me in great positions. I can now hit the shot, and I'm trusting that with this good setup, with this good grip, the club will now go into good positions at the top of my backswing, making it easier for me to hit consistent golf shots. So, I'm telling you guys, there's something about a grip. It is so, so important. That's why I wanna start out my first teaching video on Grant Horvat Teaches with getting your grip correct. Because if you get this correct, everything else is gonna be a lot easier down the road. We're not gonna have to make up for bad habits. And what I can really feel when you get it right, when you really get this left hand on top with this emblem facing more up, you're gonna be able to feel that club hinge naturally. It's gonna get to a point here where it's gonna be able to hinge a little more natural. And when you get it in the palm, which most golfers do, most golfers look like this, what happens is that club usually rolls inside because there's no support here to hinge the club. And from there, they then throw it over the top. Once again, a lot of the problems stem from a bad golf grip in new golfers. So, let's hit one more shot here. Still gonna have to put the work in, guys. Nothing in golf, I will tell you, comes easy. You gotta put the work in, but hopefully you learned something from today's video, and hopefully you know exactly, the next time you go out, you know exactly how to grip the golf club. And you can also help your friends on the range. If you see your friend and he's got that grip up in this palm like this, and he's hitting big old slices, you tell him to get it down in those fingers and send him this video, yeah. But guys, hopefully you all enjoyed that. Hopefully you learned something on the grip today. Make sure you subscribe if you have not already subscribed to the channel, the like button. Till next time, guys, peace.